In this video, we're going to talk about our top 10 mind-blowing facts about our planet. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. Our Earth makes up only about 0.2% of the total mass of all the planets in our solar system and 0.0003% of the total mass of our solar system. Even though Earth is such a small component of a much larger puzzle, its composition and inner workings are just remarkable. Here's some of our most mind-blowing facts about our home planet. Number 10. Volcanic mountain range stretches around the world. The mid-ocean ridge system is a massive underwater volcano system. It exists because of basaltic lava eruptions between Earth's tectonic plates. These eruptions aid in the formations of the lithosphere, which is the rocky outer part of the Earth. The mid-ocean ridge is one of the world's most remarkable geological features, stretching about 60,000 kilometers, 37,000 miles. Like a baseball seam, it wraps itself around the globe. There's lots of room for Earth-changing activity along the mid-ocean ridge, and it's a host to a majority of the planet's volcanic activity. When frozen water seeps into the crevices of its volcanic crests, for example, the water heats up to around 400 degrees Celsius, 750 degrees Fahrenheit. Due to basalt minerals, it shoots up in bursts, gray to black in color. Black smokers is a nickname for these hydrothermal vents. Number 9. Fire can thrive in the icy climate of Antarctica. Although it may be hard to believe, high winds and dryness encourage fire to spread fast in Antarctica. A fire might entail a fast loss of crucial supplies and shelter. It's practically impossible to put out a huge fire in Antarctica. You cannot use fire hoses as water will freeze in the hose. Because the stations are so far apart, assistance may be a long way away at any given time, so it's preferable to focus on prevention. Residents worldwide are concerned about fire safety, but people on the White Continent have another issue to deal with: static electricity. Low humidity and strong winds amplify the effects of static electricity to the point that they can charge a structure. To ground themselves and avoid shock, residents rapidly become accustomed to touching metal items. A single static spark can start a fire by igniting gasoline vapors. Electronics like MP3 players and cameras can be destroyed by uncontrolled static electricity. Number 8. Earthquakes are actually extremely common. Earthquakes occur approximately 500,000 times each year all over the world as a whole. Humans can only feel about a quarter of these tremors, however. Micro-earthquakes and minor earthquakes, both too small to be felt by humans, happen roughly 8,000 times each day. Around 55,000 quakes that can be felt but do little to no harm occur yearly. Moderate to large earthquakes, on the Richter scale of 5.0 to 8.9, can inflict significant damage. They happen around 1,000 times a year. These are more considerable earthquakes that happen less frequently, but their damage and fatality rates are significantly higher. Extreme earthquakes are the rarest type of recorded quake. They occur approximately every 20 years, with a Richter scale of 9.0 to 9.9. A quake of similar magnitude struck China in 1556, killing over 800,000 people, most of whom were cave dwellers. There has never been a recorded earthquake of a magnitude greater than 10.0 on the Richter scale. Number 7. The Earth's core is as hot as the sun. There are 3 layers to the Earth. The Earth's inner core is a 1,207 kilometer thick mass of mainly iron alloy. The world's protective magnetic field is provided by this metal sphere. It's as hot as the sun at 6,100 degrees Celsius, 11,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The weight pressing down on the core keeps it stable despite the heat. We discovered that the Earth's outer core is primarily iron and nickel, with a thickness of 2,300 kilometers, 1,430 miles, and a temperature of more than 3,900 degrees Celsius, 7,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The next layer is the mantle, primarily solid rock, making up around 84% of the Earth's volume. The super thin crust is the layer that supports life on the surface. Number 6. Vanishing ice warps the Earth's crust. The Larsen B ice shelf in Antarctica collapsed into the Weddell Sea in 2002 over the course of a month. It had a surface size of around 3,250 square kilometers when it was first discovered, 1,250 square miles. This massive ice sheet was 220 meters thick, 720 feet, and weighed 720 billion tons. That's a lot of weight to lose in such a short period of time. When that happened, experts were astounded to see the area previously under the ice shelf rise up. This occurred due to changes in subterranean rock and lava flows caused by the ice shelf moving, creating fresh concerns about the stability of local volcanoes. The land underneath Antarctica would most likely rise in the same way if all the ice covering it melted. Number 5. About 95% of the ocean is still a mystery. Even though water covers 71% of the Earth's surface, we've only examined 5% of it. Sunlight does not penetrate past a distance of about 275 meters, 900 feet. At a depth of 30 meters, most ocean water becomes too dark to see at 100 feet. We have only scratched the surface of the black abyss. There are millions of undiscovered species still under the sea. Still, many will become extinct before we have the chance to identify and comprehend them. Since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, ocean acidity has increased by 30%. Coral reefs and other water life are destroyed by this acidity. Worse, humans frequently overfish, resulting in the extinction of major species. Bottom trawling literally bulldozes the ocean floor, yet that doesn't deter humans. Every year we also dump an estimated 180 million tons of harmful trash into the oceans. This is sad since, beyond lost treasure, the ocean may hold the secret to comprehending complicated ecosystems, illness remedies, and much more. Number 4. The rate of gravity is not constant. Gravity should have the same effect everywhere on the planet, yet it doesn't. The Hudson Bay region of Canada, for example, has a lesser gravitational pull than most other areas on Earth. You'd never notice the difference because it's so small, yet modern equipment can detect it. As far as causation is concerned, we simply have theories. The most commonly held belief is that we're living through an interglacial part of an ice age. When the land-depressing Laurentide ice sheet melted, it left an imprint that hasn't sprung back, slightly altering gravity. This ice sheet would have covered most of Canada and a portion of North America, with certain places being heavier than others. At the South Pole, the same thing happened. Ice melting has resulted in a significant shift in local gravitational attraction in recent years. Number 3. Pangaea Ultima is coming. Pangaea, a supercontinent encompassing all 7 existing continents, existed 250 million years ago. Pangaea Ultima will form in another 250 million years from now, and it'll be very different from the Pangaea of the past. And it's hard to forecast which way the tectonic plates will move in the future, but we can take a guess of what'll happen then by looking at what's happening with them today. Scientists believe that California and Alaska will collide. The African tectonic plate has also been creeping northward for millions of years. It is believed that Africa will hit Europe, forming a massive mountain range such as the likes of those seen in the Alps. Number 2. The North Pole and the South Pole trade places. The North and South Pole's magnetic flip is a natural cycle. It has happened numerous times in the past and will continue to do so in the future. The Earth-altering event may well begin during our lifetime. The latest flip occurred 780,000 years ago, according to volcanic rock samples. That suggests we're on the verge of the following cycle's reversal. Magnetic activity around our globe also implies that it may happen soon. The Earth's magnetic field shields humans from harmful radiation. It's been evolving faster than expected, weakening in some parts while strengthening in others. The movement of the Earth's outer core impacts this magnetic field. Number 1. Earth is itty-bitty. The Earth is obviously smaller than the Sun, but the disparity is startling. If we could roll the Earth flat, it would take 109 Earths to wrap entirely around the Sun. While that may seem like a large amount, it pales in comparison to the 1.3 million Earths that would fit inside our Sun as a whole. The Sun is 333,000 times the mass of Earth and holds 99.8% of the mass in our solar system. Even in its enormity, it is still not the largest star in the universe. Betelgeuse, a red supergiant, is nearly 500 times the size of the Sun. Can you imagine that? Thank you for watching our video. We hope your mind has been blown. Do you have any facts about Earth that didn't make this list? Let us know in the comment box below. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thank you.